This video is for the GOAT afrosenju. Hello, my name is Just Jazz, or you can just call me Jazz. I've been watching you like all throughout high school. I'm 22 now, so it's probably been like half a decade. It's been some time, you know what I'm saying? I've of course been watching your recent Elden Ring DLC journey. It's always very entertaining. You always do great editing, all this, everything's phenomenal, right? It's like watching an anime, you know? But I know this last boss, when it comes to Radahn, probably the hardest boss I have ever faced in my gaming journey, if I'm being completely honest. That second stage could be classified as a war crime. I mean, dead serious. I'm not one to sit there and be very like emotional and be like, oh, you got this, never give up. But I'm a very logical, rational person. But even just looking at all the logic, the facts, you have beaten a lot of games before when it comes to base game Elden Ring, when it comes to Lies of P, the Dark Souls, Sekiro. Look at you versus Melania. You know what I'm saying? If you can overcome that, Radahn is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Radahn's a very hard boss, obviously. People have been cooking up so many different ways just to overcome this man, but he can be overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not impossible. It's definitely doable. Not even looking at everybody else, not even looking at anybody else in the community. Shout out to the Senju gang. But looking at your past, you have defeated Melania. It took you some days, took you some, probably sleepless nights, probably rage, crashing out, breaking stuff, but you were able to beat them in the end. So Radahn is no different. It's no different. All you gotta do is lock in, tee up, read their moves. I know that first stage, I'm not trying to give you no tips, but we all been watching the first stage. When you really lock in, you barely get hit. It's just that second stage. I know like the opening threat is like non-existent. That's why I personally pulled out Mimic. I had to just jump the man in the second stage. And even then with Mimic, I'll tell you this right now. I'm not trying to tell you should use Mimic, you should summon. But if I'm being completely honest, pulling out a summon in that second stage, like it for sure makes it easier, but not that much. I feel like it really depends, bro. It really depends. But nonetheless, I know you have to struggle with the whole pride thing. I'm the same way too. A lot of things during the base game and for the DLC for Elden Ring, even for like Lies of P, I didn't want to use no specters. I didn't want to use no mimics at least for certain bosses. Some of them I just felt like, oh, you need to get jumped. But for some other ones, I was like, nah, I'm gonna give you the one-on-one respect. Radahn's definitely get that. So I understand the whole, you don't want to use any summons. For sure get that. And that's even that too. There's a lot of other people who have defeated Radahn without using a mimic or without using any of the summons. So again, it's definitely doable. But whatever path you take, whether you decide to use all this, some summons and stuff like that, whether you decide to keep 1v1ing the boss, regardless, you will defeat him. Whether it be next video, whether it be the video after that, I'm really hoping you just be able to defeat them before you go on that, that vacation you've been talking about, just so you can have some peace of mind. But regardless, even if it takes after that vacation, you're going to beat them eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take some time. It's going to take some locking in, take some training. But you got this. I beat them at the same level you are too as well. Just kind of want to mention that. I was the same like Scattertree Fragment. I'm same level 15. I might have been like a couple levels above you when it comes to like base game levels. But again, like it's definitely doable. But yeah, here's all the energy. Here's all the kind words. Much love to you, dog. You're a very big inspiration when it comes to this whole YouTube creator space. So just keep doing you, keep creating. I see you at DreamCon. Much love. Peace.